chair don't look too sturdy. Learn about the phone.
In what ways have you seen Rob develop since Toronto?
I mean, you know, Rob came from a place where he had that freedom to do whatever he wanted and go get himself one, and he's proven that he can do it. Like it's the way he plays, it's the way that he's played the game up until now. But now that Kyle's starting to get into his ear and starting to show him how a pro plays, I think he's excelling. He's making such big strides in the little time that he's had on campus, and it's just him being coachable. You know, he's listening to what Kyle has to say, and he's seeing the results from it and the efficiency he gets from it too.
Trey, over the years, Cal hasn't let a lot of big men shoot threes here. What did you do to convince him to allow you to do that?
I just did it.
Just did it.
You know, you prove that you can do it. There's not much he's gonna say if it goes in the hoop.
Yeah.
Have you always had that much confidence in your shot?
Yeah, man. That's I've always seen myself as a player that I want to be able to do everything, and so shooting is part of it.
What is your range?
Well, if I'm open, I'm gonna let it go.
Coach Cal talked about DJ talking like he's a senior, is the phrase that he used. So when did you kind of notice maybe he's a little bit more mature than his years?
Yeah, honestly, it was more recent than you think, but I think it was just one day in practice, like I started to notice he was starting to just kind of pick up on things. He was starting to take the lead in certain areas, like when we're on offense, when we're on defense. Like he's willing to take that step forward, and he does it with confidence. So you know that it's like okay, he's about this. Like, dude, you gotta listen to him. He produces. He knows what he's doing. He's our lead point guard right now. So it's like him showing that level of maturity this early on. I can't imagine where he's going to get as the season goes on.
And Coach Cal says you're one of the guys that has the green light to shoot. What does that mean to you?
If you open shoot it, it's kind of simple. Like he sees the work that we put in, and he believes in us. And we've proven ourselves on multiple occasions, whether it be practice games, whatever you want to compare it to. He's like, if you're open, shoot it.
Looking back at these exhibition games, what can you take from these two games going into this first home opener on Monday?
It was an opportunity for us to get in a little better shape, some guys, and just to kind of see what we got. Go out there, play together, playing rough for the first time, and really just get after it and see how well the things we're doing in practice translates to what we're doing out there on the court. So it's just an opportunity for us to learn about ourselves and really prepare for when the season really gets going. And that way we kind of can see where we're at and then make the right adjustments from there.
What did you learn? What did you see from these two games?
Me personally, I see that we have guys that can play basketball, just flat out play the game. And I think that shows in the few turnovers we've had, the way we've passed the ball. I think we had 24, 25 assists tonight. Like that's a really good number. And you know, dudes are playing unselfish. Dudes are playing for each other. On top of that, and just from the last exhibition to this one, it's just like the carryover from our couple days in practice is insane, dude. You could tell dudes are learning and dudes are willing to listen to the coaches and go out on the court and do what they say.
Trey, I know some people maybe want to downplay this being two exhibitions, but for your own confidence, does it help that you came in two such good games being a newcomer to this program?
I mean, yeah, it's nice, but I mean, I'm going to play the game. I always play the game. Some nights I might have 6, some nights I might have 8, but my goal is to get out there and impact the game in whatever way I can, whether that be on the glass, get a couple steals, a couple blocks, a couple assists, whatever it may be. I'm just trying to impact the game, and when you're good to the game, the game's good to you back. So that's just, I just go out there and play.
Adding on to that, what if the coach is kind of telling you about your role with the other bigs out, you have to move to that 5 spot?
I mean, yeah, it's been since Toronto. I knew I was going to have to be the 5 for a while, and they know that I'm capable of doing it. They expect me to play with a better motor. They expect me to rebound the ball. They expect me to get their biggest guy out of the way so he can get the rebound if I can't get it. So it's just like, but at the same time, it provides us an opportunity to space the floor, you know. And at the same time, I played in the dunker a little bit more tonight than I did in the last exhibition, and we got a lot off of that. So it's really just kind of I got to pick and choose the moments and pick and choose where I'm at on the court to see where I can get advantage for other guys as well.
Playing with that sustained motor and then also the physicality, how big of an adjustment is that for you compared to maybe your playing style and especially positional style before?
I mean, I started my college career at the 5, so I'm used to the physicality. I'm used to having to be the first one down the floor to the rim. Like, I'm a basketball player, and it's my motor's gonna come more as we play because you can do what you want for conditioning, but a game is really the only way you get conditioned for a game. But yeah, it wasn't really an adjustment for me because I have history doing it in the past.
Kind of like relearning what you've already done.
Yeah, exactly.
With the 2 exhibitions and the blue-white and then this 5 or 6 weeks of practice or whatever this fall, what have you learned the most about where this team can improve? What you need to do to improve as a team?
A lot of it is going to come from experience. That's just flat out how it's going to go because there's some things you could tell people over and over and over again, but it's not always going to click until they experience it. So, I mean, like I said, we have a lot of talented dudes that can do everything on the basketball court. We stay together, we play hard. I think the sky is really the limit for us. We have so much talent and we have so much depth on this roster that I don't see many teams that are gonna stop us before maybe like starting a fight or something. Like, I don't know. Like, and we got dudes that they're gonna get after it.
Trey, I know you're new at college basketball. I know you are new at Kentucky, but you're not new to college basketball. Do you find your teammates looking to you for any advice since you are one of the veterans on the team?
I mean, yeah, absolutely. There's, I pick and choose my moments because nobody likes being bossed around, But like moments where I see that I can help them, I intervene whether they want to hear from me or not. If I have something that I know is going to help them immediately, I'm going to let them know. Like Jordan Burks is a guy that I talk to him all day long, like practice, game. Like I'm in constant interaction with him because he's new to it. They're all new to it, but like Jordan he's out of position, and you can tell sometimes he gets a little frustrated with what's going on, and that's where like I have to step in and be like, yo, like we just need you here right now. That's just flat out. That's what we need. This is how you read this. This is how you play this. Like, do that, and then everything's gonna come back full circle as soon as we get, hopefully, one of our 7-footers back and we're ready to go. Like, you're gonna bump up to 3 to 4, and you're gonna be able to rock out and be in a more comfortable position. But on top of that, he's like a sponge. He's really like a sponge. He takes all the information in and he applies it immediately.